have mercy. Oh, I just say Coca-Cola bottle shape I hit around the place. Broke out, girl, you have the same.
Lawyer, in their church, the supreme girls, I want to know the eat to you. Have a steady diet and go bleach at night. Put on your clothes, girl, you must take a life. Head up the block, all the way to shine bright. Man, I run down your body to you have the gold mine. Ever ready, ever goody, all the time. Lawyer, in their church, the supreme girls, I want to know the eat. Doctor, lawyer, in their church.
Blessed be people, welcome back. You see me? So peeps, today we're gonna talk about a late veteran hardcore dancehall artist. You know what I mean? This artist is from the corporate era. You see me, say people, yeah man. The artist are one of them legendary hardcore dancehall artists there. Him go by the name Simpleton. You see me, say people. Not because him name Simpleton, him no simple, you know. I him sing songs like Coca-Cola Bottle Shape, you know what I mean? And songs like Quarter to 12. So we're gonna talk a bit about his musical journey, you know what I mean? We're also gonna talk about his untimely death due to illness. Even though I know for a fact that most of you who are watching this vlog right now, it's the first time you're hearing about this entertainer. I know that you might have heard about his songs before, you know, Coca-Cola Bottle Shape and them songs they play all the time, you know what I mean? People hear them dance to them, but them never really check the history and know who really sing them songs. You see it, people. So we really have to talk about Simpleton. You know, Simpleton is one of the few dancehall artists who have managed to leave an indelible mark and dancehall music. You know what I mean? He is known for his vocal style and his socially conscious lyrics. Even though Simpleton's career was cut short because of illness, you know what I mean, it does not take away from his greatness. It does not take away from the contribution that he has made to dancehall music. He is one of those artists who had paved the way for many of our young great talents in dancehall music right now. So you know, say, we have to show respect where it is due. So people, Christopher Harrison, otherwise known as Simpleton, was born on November the 3rd in the year 1971 in Kingston, Jamaica. Simpleton emerged from the vibrant but challenging streets of the city. His love for music was evident from a young age because his inspiration came from the likes of Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. As also the dancehall scene dominated then by artists like Yellowman and Shabba Rankin. Simpleton's distinct vocal delivery, marked by his deep, resonant timbre, set him apart in an industry teeming with talent. You know, in the time when them and the boss, a whole heap of other artists did a jump out with them one song, them time there. You see what I say, people? Simpleton's breakthrough came in the early 1990s when he released a song titled Coca-Cola Bottle Shape, and this was a hit single. Coca-Cola Bottle Shape was a catchy song, you know what I mean? Everybody did love it, you know what I mean? It's easy to sing. And it sing about the girl them and them shape, you know what I mean? The girl them have big breasts, you know what I mean? Small belly and big bottom. You know how the Coca-Cola bottle used to shape back in them time there. So you must really referring to that, and I say, yo, I just the Coca-Cola bottle shape, I hit around the place. So all of the girls were shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle, you know, say, them was the in thing back then. So you know, say, all of the girl them were shaped like improper fraction, did have a big problem them time, do you see it? Now laugh off on nobody, you know, God make everybody unique, you know what I mean? Everybody was made perfect. I'm just being humorous, yeah man. So I just saw the thing go. You see people, them time they and them tune down the place, you know what I mean? I see him like when Buju Banton did come out and say him brown, you know what I mean? And then him have to run back and say, yo, him love him black in the same way. So it's not about making anybody feel a way and so on and so forth. But a man they just sing about him preference. You see it? Basically, cause you know you have man who say they love them fatty and rare same way. And you know people, the rhythm for this song was basically perfect. And you know them artists back then, them could have ride with him. So the lyrics plus the rhythm, you know what I mean, the catchiness of it caused this song to blow up and become an anthem in dancehall, propelling Simpleton to stardom. Simpleton's name became a household name that was not only in Jamaica and around dancehall music, it was a worldwide thing for Simpleton. You understand, people? Simpleton to that big star In the year 1995, Simpleton gained critical and commercial success with another song titled Quarter to 12, showcasing his versatility, wavering between light-hearted themes and more profound societal issues. Simpleton's music was a reflection of the times, imbued with the struggles, joys, and aspirations of the Jamaican people. So simply put, people, Simpleton was basically singing about the social issues that was affecting Jamaica back in that time, you know what I mean? He was singing about things that were happening around him. You know, there was a lot of corruption back then, you know what I mean? Whole heap of gang violence, you know what I mean? Whole heap of sufferation, you know what I mean? Picnic hungry and can't get no food, you know what I mean? And like now when people can create some whole heap of avenues for eat a food and make a money, you know, because nowadays they have a little man who just jump on TikTok and him go live and people like him and people send him some whole heap of things. Him can live in a nice apartment, you know what I mean? Him can buy a car, you see it? Because, you know, social media can change up the world and make the world smaller. So back then and now it's completely different. Back then when man hungry, if him can't go hunt 2 fish in a river and roast them and eat them, or go pick 2 breadfruit and roast and them. If you not have a luxury there, especially if you live in a Kingston where you know say no a farm in there, you can't go pick 2 mango and them something there, you know what I mean? It's rough by you see it? So you know people, we have to admit that Simpleton's influence on dancehall and Jamaica's music culture is undeniable. He was a bridge between the raw energy of the early dancehall scene and the most polished productions that followed. His music continued to inspire new generations of artists who seek to emulate his unique style and impactful messaging. Yeah, people, so, you know, Simpleton do a whole heap of stage show and so on and so forth, you know what I mean? Travel a couple times to, you see, people. But the funny thing is, you know, after a time, Simpleton just went missing from the music scene, you know what I mean? No new music never come out from Simpleton and so on and so forth. It's like him just go ghost, go missing. And that was a thing back in those days with some of these artists and people. After a time, it's like they're not motivated to record anymore. Or, you know what I mean, them start get a fight from other players in the industries, because, you know, back then you have the gatekeepers, and as long as you not do what them want you to do, you know, so them are going to shut you out of the business. And I think of that reach enough of them artists here, why they not go further. So for example, if a certain producer cannot get you to do what them want you to do, you know what I mean, and them control the radio man them, you know what I mean, and them control most of the big sound system. As a result of that, your music now go play, you know what I mean? Those days, very few recording studios were around. So you know, say a lot of these guys never get the opportunity for really record, because people are go around them, give them pure story. You know what I mean? So back then, if a man can program you and tell you what to do, then just go around you know what I mean? Shut the door to the business for you. So Simpleton could have been a victim of that. As well as, you know what I mean, back then, the whole of the dancehall artists, them used to have the means and ways of getting very, very high. You see, when I say people, enough of the man, them start to do some things, you know what I mean? And them not really interested to do the music more than so. You see it? Because once some of them artists get a break, you know, and them things up on a level, it's like nobody can really talk to them again. Them things change, you know what I mean? Then they on the upper level of the thing. Them time the cell phone never really exists like that, you know. So you know, so it even harder to get to a man. Even though now it's still hard to get to artists by phone, but them time they think about it, no, it did worse. And you have to pass 100-200 man before you can get to them same way. Just like now the whole entourage setting same way, because you know, say most man want a break. So once one man get a break, you know, say others are gonna always stick around because they want for them little chance for shine in the business. Same way. So you know, people, after some time of being idle, you know what I mean, and off the music scene, you know, Simpleton became ill and eventually lost his life to a heart attack. You understand, people? There are some stories that are saying he was brutally murdered, you know what I mean? But from what I heard, he died from a heart attack on the 7th of November in the year 2004. So as the people, yes, so it's a very, very sad situation how Simpleton, you know what I mean, lose him life. But we have to give thanks for the work when put in. You get me? I say people, yeah man, we have to big him up for the work when put in, you know what I mean? He paved the way for whole heap of other dancehall talents, you know what I mean? For people, you know, say, yeah, hardcore style music can work, as well as you can smooth it down a bit, you know what I mean? So you can slack, I mean, you can hardcore, as well as you can have a little consciousness in it. You see people, so it's a youth, them kind of bridge a little gap there, and so on and so forth. So we have to give Simpleton him props. But just like most of the older dancehall entertainers, you know, many of these artists never really get the opportunity to left the type of financial legacy that they would love to leave behind for their future generation, you know what I mean? Maybe because they were robbed by producers, you know what I mean? They never get the royalties what them supposed to get, and so on, as well as a lot of them, they squander them money per woman and so on. They never really see it as important to build a house, you know what I mean? And build some stability, get involved in a real estate. You know what I mean? Them days are the manager and the producer, them rent place and put them, you know what I mean, uptown or wherever, and buy them car and them live nice and have on big jewelry, and that was it for them, you know what I mean? Once they were not producing that level of hit song there, where the producer them did want, or the manager them or whosoever, you find so them take time and drop them from the label, and when they drop them from the label, they have to end up going back a granny yard or mommy yard and catch with friend. You see what I say? That get enough of them brain and give them mental issues too. So there is many ways to look at this thing, but anyways people, those are just my views as it relates to Simpleton. You can leave your views in the comment section. As also, you can like, subscribe and share. Peace.
Indian chick, the supreme guys, I want to know the ego. Doctor, lawyer, Indian chick, the supreme girls, I want to know the ego. You have a steady diet and no bleach at night. Put on your clothes and your mouth take a life. Head up the block, always a shine bright. Man, I run down your body till you have the gold mine. Never ready, never goody all the time. Doctor, lawyer, Indian chick, the supreme girls, I want to know the ego. Doctor, lawyer, Indian chick.
No, yeah, that's snatcher. But that's someone like that patcha. Simpleton said,
how we come, drinking some Guinness and smoking some trees. Watching the girls, I'm not the West Indies. Talk about the world, them will come from Belize. Can name the girl, them big head, oh please.
Like when you say why you come out to come somewhere.
Drinking some Guinness and smoking some trees. Watching the girls, I'm not the West Indies. Talk about the girl, never book a girl where y'all still like a fan in a broke out, man a red. Start rad man and you know he got ready back way position you know. Turn up as a man you know, fast as you can you know. Go back in a saddle, go back in a action you know. Make sure you know that you can run the marathon you know. Leave your body and you can dance long you know. You want a 1 minute man you know me song you know. Drinking some Guinness and smoking some trees. Matching the girls from the West Indies. Talk about the girl them who come from Belize. Canadian girl them all they oh please. And that girl man on them knees. New York girl them cold till them afraid. Ask me how me know me have the girl them disease. Woman come and rush me like this when me sing. Girl a call me for me start very regular. Want me come over spin them like a buffalo. No smooth my goal not a your face fella. No up the umbrella, nah no gorilla. Girl want try me and a taste and buy me. Must be now Versace, girl a supply me. Left hand them man to them well want try me. Don't allow my really and you want dying me when me sleep. Drinking some Guinness and smoking some trees. Watching the girls them not the West Indies. What about the girl them we come from Belize? Canadian girl them all yes oh please. London girl have man on them knees. New York girl them cold till them a freeze. Ask me how me know me have the woman disease. Girl come and rush me like this when me sing. With big bass and ball and me wheel and me roll. I listen to back and to big small shot gonna watch it. Don't I don't river fall. And my name the girl them a call can't start. Drinking some Guinness and smoking some trees. Watching the girls them not the West Indies. What about the girl them we come from the leaves? Canadian girl them all yes oh please. London girl have man on them knees. New York girl them cold till them a freeze. Ask me how me know me have the woman disease. Woman come and rush me like this when me sing.